are going to the garden. We are going to the garden.
So anyways, thanks to Miller Adams and Piranha Plant, I have this VHS rip of Blue's Clues, which cuts off. Well, that's great, Piranha. Now what are we going to do? That's great. I mean, I guess it's over, Piranha, so I guess show's over. Good night, everybody. The video's over. Go ahead and turn the fucking video off. You don't have to watch the rest of that. Oh, look, Universal Pictures. Wow. Wow, it looks distorted. Wow. Yeah, and Miller Adams can't be here because it's a Universal Pictures movie. It's not a Paramount Pictures film. Speaking of Colleen Hoover, I haven't seen the film Memoirs of... Or what the hell is that shit called? I don't even fucking know. I don't know. What you got me doing, Piranha? Imagine Entertainment. That's the Grinch, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's the Grinch. This looks like hell. This shit looks fucking terrible. I gotta tell you. Oh no, it's Nutty Professor 2, ladies and gentlemen. Nutty fucking Professor 2 on bootleg DVD. Wow, and it's rewinding too, by the way. Like, wow, it's rewinding all the way back. Wow, that's a real miracle. That is a real miracle. Wow, did you hear that hum? Did you hear that hum, ladies and gentlemen, if I could go back to it? Yeah, that good old hum, ladies and gentlemen. Well, anyways, you gonna watch this with me, Piranha? No? Well then, what do you want me to do? Why do I even have this? Like, what happened to Blue's Clues, Piranha? Oh shit, fucking 6:57, Piranha. You gotta get your ass out of here. Yay! Looks like it's just Nutty Professor 2. You know, I'm barely like 2 minutes into this bootleg DVD. God damn it, bootleg VHS. You fucking piece of shit. Fucking dick licking. Fuck. 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 But I'm hardly like a few minutes into this bootleg, and it's obviously a bootleg VHS, but it looks like a bootleg VHS that's been ripped like multiple times. And what I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, is that they probably had like multiple VCRs hooked up to each other as they were like recording this. So that's probably explains why the quality looks just as bad as it does, and why there's manual tracking. Yeah, this is one of those bootlegs that I would like to define as hell, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, and I'm sorry if you're epileptic, but congratulations, you get a free seizure as you're watching Nutty Professor 2. And some audience reactions, too. It's like, this came out right after Phantom Menace, so I guess this was relevant. Like, every movie had this, like, reference. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this definitely is one of the worst bootlegs I think I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this bootleg literally looks like it's just dying. Like, this bootleg has, like, not only some of the worst visuals I've ever seen, but also some of the most ear-piercing inducing audio I think I've ever heard in a bootleg DVD. I mean, you might as well stand next to, like, you know, a jet plane or something, you know, without any earplugs, and just listen to that, and listen to this bootleg DVD. You know, you might as well have, like, your little cousin screaming in your ear or something like that. Just, you know, yelling in your ear, like right upside your ear, than listen to anything in this bootleg DVD of Nutty Professor 2. Or not even bootleg DVD, bootleg VHS. Yeah. Damn it. That's how angry I am about this shit, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just look at this. Like, if you saw this, if you had this as a little kid back in 2000, you would have, like, this would have ruined your life. This just would have ended your life. You, like, this is the end. That's the end of it. It's just this bootleg. It's like the Iron Man one, where it's just like, this is just like death presented in bootleg form. I mean, this is what life's about, right, ladies and gentlemen? This is exactly what life is all about. I mean, again, like, somebody probably had this, like, videotape on repeat all the time. You know, all the time. For it to look this bad. You know? Like, and it doesn't help either that, like, the quality's in, like, 360p. So, definitely you were looking at a very, very terrible image of Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps. It's just like old times, ladies and gentlemen. That was some good old static. Gotta love it. And it's ladies and gentlemen, it's the Universal Pictures Police here with Finney. Look at Finney. And just look at his eyes. Just look at him. I mean, I guess this is like inspired by the third Black Phone where Finney starts shooting up coke. I mean, that's really great. You know, poor man has seen a lot. Look at this. His leg is broken. It's like, she took my legs, Norbit. She took my legs. Oh, we got Gwen. I mean, look at Gwen's face. I mean, Gwen looks like that Squid Game character or that robot or whatever. That's what Gwen looks like. And look at this. Adult collectible, not a toy, 14 plus. Man, I can't keep fucking doing this shit. I can't fucking keep doing this shit. Oops. Let's see. Can we get you, Finney? Can we get you, Finney? Can we get you out of here, Finney? Yes, we did. Yes, we did, Finney. And Finney's leg is just totally gone. So Finney totally is now a paraplegic. That's great. I hope I'm not implying anything. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, Gwen's been through a lot anyway, so it doesn't even matter. There you go. There you go. There you frickin' go. So that was what was responsible for that Nutty Professor bootleg, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. I mean, I'm a 29-year-old man still making videos and shit. Alright, Miller, that's Finney. A one-legged Finney. And its others, that's Gwen.
It's just a well-perfect movie, and definitely one of the best horror films.
No relationship, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, yeah, The Honeymooners on bootleg DVD. A movie I've not seen in 22 years. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be very identical to the bootleg I already had of this. So honestly, if it is, then that makes watching this bootleg a little pointless because I already reviewed it, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see the movie Obsession? I did. I saw it. And that's all I'm going to say about it because it's kind of like The Substance. It's like a cautionary tale. Or like a Fairly Odd Parents episode. Oh yeah, and it has Black Eyed Peas on this bootleg DVD menu. I know like there's a bootleg of Shark Tale that has this song over it on the menu. But I wonder which version they used. Yep, and they used the uncensored version of this song, ladies and gentlemen. Credit to the bootleggers for that one. Well, let's see those amazing previews. Okay, because I am dying to see those amazing previews. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to be Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Oh no, they're Chicken Little and Fantastic Four. For all purposes, I'm going to watch the Fantastic Four trailer because I'm pretty sure that... Oh, great. It's one of those again. God damn it, these fucking ones where you have to sit through the whole fucking movie just to fucking get to the goddamn fucking previews. I mean, I really don't have anything to say about this bootleg beyond its visual or audio quality because I think it is a fairly watchable presentation of 2005's The Honeymooners for anybody out there in the world that is interested to watch The Honeymooners, ladies and gentlemen. What a miracle. People getting up at the end of the film, ladies and gentlemen. And they don't even have the bloopers, but instead of the bloopers, we have the trailer to Chicken Little, the same old teaser trailer, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so thanks to the Paramount Pictures Police, I have Twisted on bootleg DVD. Yay! Finally, a movie that I've referenced multiple times because nobody gives a shit about this movie. I mean, seriously, I watched this movie 2 years ago and I haven't thought about it since. And like there's just some movies where it's like, I won't even go as far to call them like the worst movie ever. They just like exist. Like they just exist on this planet and on this earth. You know, like you wouldn't even think about it much more after this bootleg DVD video is over. I mean, I guarantee you, like in 2 years, you're not gonna be like, hey, wait, Trevin Reed brought up Twisted. Look, plain disc. I mean, it's always a plain disc, ladies and gentlemen. It's not fair. Like, can one of these bootlegs just have like some artwork or some handwriting? It's like you have to give these like I feel like I'm giving these bootlegs maybe just a little too much credit. Just a little too much credit. A little. Not a whole bunch. Oh yeah, and I actually did put this one in, so it's gonna go back to the last memory, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, big guys. Press it down.
So I cheated.
You and me, you're like this. You're drunk.
But the one thing about this bootleg, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well there's the menu. From March 1st of 2004 at 8:41 p.m. So that's the most significant thing that happened this day, was that this bootleg DVD of Twisted was created on this one day, ladies and gentlemen. The most significant thing about Twisted, probably the most significant thing about this bootleg DVD, unless it has like one of those weird surprises, but I highly doubt it, you know? I highly doubt this is like one of those really crazy ones. It's probably just a really basic bootleg DVD. Oh, look. And if you click play, you can tell that it's a duplicate of a duplicate, ladies and gentlemen, because right now, you know, it's 1:40 on the bootleg, 1:40 a.m., which is strange, but like I said, it's a duplicate of a duplicate. Gotta love it.
Hey, I know you. You're coming here all the time. A cop? I don't believe it.
Believe it.
Not for a working girl, but I couldn't figure out why else you'd be taking off with those guys.
I mean, literally, that's the most interesting thing of this bootleg DVD presentation of Twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, to be fair, this isn't a halfway terrible. This isn't as half bad as watching the original version, and that's only because I think that the audio and the visuals, you know, are left to be desired for, but that's obvious when you watch a theatrical bootleg experience. However, they're still, you know, pretty coherent and such, and make for a otherwise watchable presentation of this film, I guess, to some degree. That's pretty much the most of it. Life itself just doesn't go beyond anything beyond this disc. I mean, this disc is just like empty calories, ladies and gentlemen. It's like empty calories of just nothing from having rewatched Twisted. It's like I've seen this movie 3 times in my life, all the way through. It's like empty. Emptiness. Dry. Dry. And is this what you wanted? There. You got it. And also you have some dead pixels. Oh, and rocket power. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. Alright, so Carl's Jr. Roomie just delivered me another bootleg of When a Stranger Calls, the widescreen special edition. I'm not even gonna... Never mind. Well, anyways, this is a Rogue Pictures film, so if I end up destroying this one, then I guess I'll go to Rogue Pictures hell, where I guess they have Orgasmo and Mallrats and Seed of Chucky, you know. This cover art is really underwhelming, ladies and gentlemen. The cutoff here, I think, is just really distracting. Look at the spine here. And the back here, in spite of the different pictures, is taken from Jet Li's Unleashed. Totally great. Totally great, ladies and gentlemen. And as you guys saw, the disc already fell out of there. But anyways, oh, God damn it! Yeah, well, the wrong fucking movie over and over again. How many fucking times am I fucking gonna go through this fucking bullshit? I can't fucking take this shit anymore. Every fucking time I make a fucking video, there's always something fucking stupid that fucking happens in these videos. God damn it. Oh, Piranha. Oh, it's you, Miller Adams. You, Miller Adams, you Paramount Pictures simp. Yeah, go to hell with Paramount Pictures. Yeah. And David Ellison. You can tell David Ellison to suck my God damn it. Well, Piranha, I hate to tell you, but I'm done with bootleg stuff. I'm going to end the video here. I just can't take it anymore, Piranha.
Flight 1019 has been delayed.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, when I think of Wheel of Fortune, I always think you have to, like, solve a puzzle. Nope. Nope. Just take my money. If my hands aren't that dirty. My hands aren't that dirty. Alright. Nothing. I got one more. Alright, so I have this bootleg of 12 Years a Slave, ladies and gentlemen, a movie that's actually really difficult to watch. One of the most difficult films I think I've ever seen in my entire life. These, like this critical blurb here, just rubs me the wrong way. A tense, incredible action drama you have to see to believe. I wouldn't describe this as an action drama. I feel like describing this as an action drama just doesn't give the film a lot of credit. I also really dislike how they use Brad Pitt's likeness in this film. Even though I know he is a producer of the film, it's just one of those things where, you know, I feel like they could have actually had utilized the poster, like the actual original poster art, which I thought was pretty solid, as opposed to using this. But I guess the bootleggers had to, you know, work with what they had to work with, I guess. And also raises the bar on what a thriller can do. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily describe this film as a thriller, but I guess that would be added marquee value of such, ladies and gentlemen. Oh look, Sony Pictures Fox Home Entertainment down here, ladies and gentlemen. And look, no fucking disc inside. Why? I don't know. I just don't fucking know. I just don't motherfucking know why there's no motherfucking disc inside of that one. Well, we also have this bootleg of Prison Song here. Now, this is a movie that, as far as I know, is not on streaming, but it's one of those, like, you know, harder to find films. This is obviously like a DVD rip of such. But I'm going to play a little game with this one, ladies and gentlemen, because much like that Tupac bootleg that I had that Piranha gave me in the last video, this one also doesn't work either. So we really don't have to establish much with this bootleg DVD, but I'm just going to give it a chance, okay? Because I don't want to have to go through that chance shit ever fucking again. So, you sit here and load. But look, I have a bootleg of the House of Wax here, but I also have the actual DVD of House of Wax. Yes, so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play compare and contrast between the two editions of 2005's The House of Wax here. And they both utilize the poster art, although this one's a little bit more skewed, of course, as far as like how the image is presented here. It's on an angle, whereas this is more just like straight. Same thing, you know, the title and the cast list right there. You know, looking at the spine of this one and looking at the spine of this one, they're not that, you know, dissimilar. And this one I would say is just pretty basic as far as it being a bootleg, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely doesn't add up to how kind of intriguing the back is with all these pictures. You know, but the bootleggers did what they could. You know, I don't expect like the super highest quality of all with this bootleg DVD, especially when there's a white disc too. I mean, you gotta love that. I mean, every bootleg I've had here is just a white disc. But anyways, let me get this whole thing set up. Look, unknown disc, ladies and gentlemen. What a cock-sucking shame. Remember this shit? It don't even got the whole movie. It don't even got the whole movie. Oh my god. It don't even got the whole movie on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. It don't even got the whole movie, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. It don't even got the whole fucking piece of shit. Goddamn. Fuck this shit. God damn it. Oh, Paramount Pictures logo. Oh shit. What did I do? What did I do? What did I fucking do? Oh wait, this isn't Paramount Pictures, it's Paramount Home Entertainment. See, I'm so stupid I can't even conceptualize what the hell I'm actually watching. And Tales in the Crypt on this one, ladies and gentlemen, with the Crypt Keeper on the PBS Kids DVD player. Alright. Wait a minute. Oh god. Oh shit, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Is this the wrong fucking movie? Don't you dare fucking tell me that this is the wrong fucking movie up in this motherfucker. It is the wrong
fucking movie. There's a fucking I can't do this. I can't fucking do this shit anymore. God damn it. Oh, fuck shit. God damn it. I can't do this anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I can't fucking take this shit. I don't understand how many fucking times can I fucking keep going through this shit over and over and over again. It's like a fucking endless cycle of just nothingness, an endless cycle of just hell that is just tormenting me in these stupid videos. I can't do it anymore.
Piranha, I don't know what the hell is going on today, but I think I need to really assemble an exorcism or some shit like that, because I can't fucking take it anymore with these fucking bootleg DVDs, Piranha. You know, it's just a bunch of fucking nothingness. Oh, what'd you throw over there? Oh, look, the Descent on bootleg. Wait, hold on, Piranha. Look, no fucking disc inside, Piranha, so it doesn't even fucking matter, because every fucking time I fucking do a fucking bootleg, see, you already get it. The video's just delaying for nothing, Piranha. Oh, the Wani? Well, what do you want me to do with the Wani? Oh, look, Miller Adams, you can go to... Never mind. See, it's just a circle, Piranha. It's just a fucking circle of nothing. Alright, well anyways, I'm gonna turn the Wani on and see what it's all about. I wonder if you put like a special disc in there, Piranha. Did you put anything super fucking special? See, Piranha, look, Rachel McAdams ain't gonna jump out and attack us, Piranha. See? See it, Piranha? Look. Look. Look, that's not real, Piranha. It's just the movie, Piranha. Look. Look. It's just, it's a movie, Piranha. It's not real, you know? I mean, your fear of Rachel McAdams is really stimulated from a lot of the things you watch on TV, Piranha. Well, Piranha, when I was a little kid, I was very freaked out by that movie Jack Frost with Michael Keaton in it. Like, I don't know why, but the video cover, like, really scared me. Like, I went to, like, a Save-A-Lot or a Stater Brothers, and they had it on, like, a TV or something, and they just had, like, the cover sitting there, and I was just really freaked out by that cover, you know? So, I mean, my fear of Jack Frost stimulates from, you know, just the fact that I thought the snowman was kind of creepy. I mean, I'm surprised that Roger Ebert had the same sort of opinion I did when I watched that film, Piranha.
The snowman was creepy.
Yes.
I had the fingernails on the blackboard effect as I was looking at this unattractive, uncharismatic, weird creation with its... I didn't like the way its mouth moved, and its anorexic little twigs for hands. And then all I could think of was, get me out of here before I have to look at this creature one more second. You know, there's theory about special effects creatures. Like Spielberg made a great study of what E.T. should look like.
You need the eyes.
And got to have the eyes and so forth. Two little lumps of coal, just
don't make it.
Don't do it. They don't do it.
Maybe you'll meet people that are really afraid of Rachel McAdams, Piranha, but you just have to remember it's just a movie. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and review this disc of The Descent, movie I don't think I've seen actually. I might have seen The Descent, but I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know a lot of things. So, just for giggles, ladies and gentlemen, I went ahead and I loaded up the original DVD previews to The Descent, and all you get is a trailer to Saw. I mean, I guess that's all you need in hindsight, so, you know, it is what it is. And we also have a trailer for Tony Scott's Domino. Maybe one day I'll find a bootleg DVD of this one. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. And we also have a trailer to Rob Zombie's The Devil's Rejects as well. Like I said, it's always really great that they have, like, you know, trailers on here. I feel like that shows that the bootleggers actually care to some degree about people who are watching these bootleg DVDs. You know, stuff like this, you know, at least is going the extra mile. You know, they couldn't do much for the disc art, you know. Actually, I haven't even looked at the artwork. So one of the great things about this film, The Descent, is that the visual style of The Descent is really nice, and the movie offers a genuinely solid color palette as reflected here on this print on Tubi TV, but it's not reflected nearly as well on this bootleg DVD. All of the colors are very, like, blown out. It's just like a lot of, like, you know, paleness as you're watching this bootleg. Definitely lacks a lot of detail. It definitely leaves so much to be desired for as you're watching this movie. I mean, it's really, like, you know, very upsetting in some kind of way. I mean, look, the bootleg is watchable. Actually, what's weird about the bootleg is the audio is pretty decent on this bootleg. You know, obviously coming through the Wani speakers, it doesn't sound nearly as good, but this bootleg does definitely showcase decent audio as opposed to its visuals. Oh, that's great. Look, it's missing parts of the movie, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't fucking win on these fucking bootleg DVD videos. So this is where the bootleg cuts out. At 33 minutes into the film.
You are fucking genius.
So in the original version, this exact scene comes in at 47 minutes.
You are fucking genius.
Terrific. So that's how much of the movie is gone. Just depressing, ladies and gentlemen. Just fucking depressing. Thank you, bootleggers. Okay, so to give the bootleg just maybe the least bit of credit, ladies and gentlemen, You know, as far as the colors go in one of the most iconic scenes of the movie, it definitely makes for a unique experience, you know, especially if you have like the lights off or so. I still won't suggest that this is a great way of watching The Descent, but, you know, if you absolutely must, this definitely will give a unique perspective on not only your viewing experience, but maybe on the film itself. So, there's some qualities to this bootleg at the very least. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, so this has an alternate ending, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, I guess that kind of made up for the missing scenes in the bootleg DVD, ladies and gentlemen, was that alternate ending that they included. Wow. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. At least this video ended off on a good note. It didn't end off with me breaking this disc. Isn't that right, Piranha?
I dropped my pumpkin!